When she was only 14, Elsie became the youngest convicted murderer in history. Now she's 81, and the world knows her by a different name, Mad Mabel. For over 60 years, she's been hiding in plain sight on a quiet suburban street. None of her neighbors ever suspected that the grumpy old woman tending to her roses is the very same girl from those faded newspaper covers, the one society branded a monster. But her perfect cover blows up overnight. A random incident exposes her identity, and suddenly, true crime junkies and ruthless reporters are camping out on her front lawn. The world is ready to tear Mad Mabel apart all over again. Only this time, she isn't running. Elsie decides it's finally time to tell her truth. The truth about what really happened that fateful night, about a cruel, abusive father, and how her actions weren't madness at all, but the desperate self-defense of a child that everyone else had abandoned. While the internet tears her apart, Elsie faces a completely different kind of problem in real life. Her 7-year-old neighbor, Persephone. This chatty little girl couldn't care less about the sensational headlines. She's just decided that she and Elsie are going to be best friends. And somehow, that relentless, childlike innocence starts to melt the old woman's icy heart. Then comes the twist that changes everything. Elsie discovers that her 60-year-old neighbor, Peter, the kind man who's been helping her around the house for years, is actually her biological son. The same baby who was ripped from her arms in a psychiatric ward right after he was born. The climax hits when Persephone's violent father, the man her family had been hiding from, suddenly shows up in their yard. The threat is real, and Elsie, who has spent her entire life hiding from the world, makes the ultimate choice. She throws herself in front of the child. Elsie gives her own life, proving once and for all that she was never the villain of the story. She passes away knowing her son finally knows the truth. Her little friend is safe, and the cruel label of Mad Mabel is erased from history forever.